Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear students, here I am again with you with the lecture number 2 of the chapter number 8 alkyl halides. In this lecture, we have to go through the nomenclature of alkyl halides. So, to name alkyl halides, we oftenly use two systems. The first one is named as common system, while the second system, which is now being used around the world, is IUPAC system. In common system, alkyl halides are named by first writing the name of the alkyl group followed by the name of halide group. For example, if we write R mod X, then R is first called as alkyl radical and X is named as halide group. For example, if I write CH3Cl, CH3 group is said to be the methyl group and Cl is a chloride, so the complete name of the compound is methyl chloride. Likewise, this is ethyl bromide. Now up to 2 carbons, this is the way of naming alkyl halides in the common system. If the carbon chain exceeds the 2 carbons, 3 or 4 or more, then it is necessary to mention that whether alkyl halide is a primary alkyl halide, secondary alkyl halide or tertiary alkyl halide. So I am going to write a few examples. If I write a carbon chain comprising of 3 carbons and iodine is attached to the carbon, now this is simply normal propyl iodide or it can be said as primary propyl iodide. Why we call it primary? Because the iodine atom is directly bonded to the primary carbon here. If I write another example in which the halogen atom, that is bromine, is bonded with the secondary carbon. This is the secondary carbon because it is joined with 2 other carbons from 2 different sides. Now this compound is said to be secondary propyl bromide, or you can also call it as isopropyl bromide. If I write another example in which the halogen atom is directly bonded to the tertiary carbon, look at this example. The chlorine atom is bonded to the tertiary carbon. This is tertiary carbon because it is directly bonded to 3 other carbons from 3 different sides. So now this compound is said to be tertiary butyl chloride. Here students, here I would like to write another example. You must have seen this carbon chain, it is normally neopentane. This is neopentane. If we remove one hydrogen atom from this carbon, now it becomes neopentyl. And if I write chlorine in place of that hydrogen with this carbon, it has become neopentyl chloride. So this is the way we name alkyl halides in the common system. If we talk about the second system, which is nowadays being used around the world, this is the IUPAC system. In the IUPAC system, alkyl halides are generally called haloalkanes. Means the general representation of alkyl halides is R mod X. X is first being named as halo, while the carbon chain is now being named as alkane. So the general name of alkyl halides in IUPAC system is haloalkanes. For example, if I write CH3Cl, which was earlier being called as methyl chloride, now this methyl chloride can be named as chloromethane. Likewise, if it was sometimes earlier being named as methyl bromide, now this is being called as bromoethane. But if we talk about these compounds, now IUPAC system suggests that the carbon chain should be numbered in such a way that the carbon to which halogen atom is nearestly bonded, it is numbered as carbon number 1, 2 and 3. Now this compound which was named as normal propyl iodide or primary propyl iodide, it is now being said as 1-iodopropane. 1 is the position of that carbon to which iodine atom is attached. Similarly, if we look at this example, in IUPAC system, it is called 2-bromopropane. It is 2-bromopropane. Similarly, if we talk about this structure, this is the longest continuous chain of carbon atoms. To the second carbon, it is chloro group attached. Again to the second carbon, it is methyl group. So it becomes 2-chloro, 2-methyl and 3 carbons alkane is said to be propane. The IUPAC name of the compound becomes 2-chloro, 2-methyl propane. If we talk about this compound, which was earlier being named as neopentyl chloride, now this is the longest continuous chain. Numbering should be done from the side to which chlorine comes nearest, which is 1-chloro, 2,2-dimethyl propane. So this is the way we can name the alkyl halides in the IUPAC system. I would like to give you a few more examples. Say for example, now this is a carbon chain comprising of 4 carbons. Numbering should be done from this side. Why we number the chain from this side? Because to this side the iodine atom is attached to the first carbon and methyl group is attached to the second carbon. If you would have numbered the chain from that side, only carbon number 1 would have the chlorine atom attached. So numbering should be done from this side. Now first we have to name the halogen atoms. Halogen atoms are two in this chain. One is chloro, other is iodo. In the alphabetical order, C comes before I, so I should write here 4 chloro, 1 iodo, 2 methyl, and 4 carbon chain is said to be the butane now. The complete name of this compound becomes 4 chloro, 1 iodo, 2 methyl butane. So this is the simple way of naming alkyl halides in the IUPAC system. That's all for today. The nomenclature of alkyl halides. I hope and I wish you would have understood this. Inshallah, in my further lectures, lecture number 3 of this chapter, I will continue this chapter from the chemical reactions of alkyl halides. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.